Manifest, motivate, elevate. The Cabbage Patch Kids riots. It's 1983, and toy stores are opening their doors to a frenzy. Parents are lined up outside, waiting anxiously to grab the hottest toy of the year, the Cabbage Patch Kids doll. As the doors open, chaos erupts. What would you do in this situation? Would you fight for that doll? It was like Black Friday before Black Friday existed. Welcome to Manifest and Motivate. Today, we take you back to the madness of the 1983 Cabbage Patch Kids riots, a moment in history when a toy became so desirable, it sparked nationwide chaos. Why did this doll become such a sensation? And how did it change the landscape of American retail? Stick around to find out. The birth of the craze. The craze started in the late 1970s when Xavier Roberts, an art student, crafted hand-stitched dolls called Little People. These weren't ordinary toys. Each one was unique and came with its own adoption certificate, making the purchase feel special. Roberts' approach revolutionized the toy market, rebranding as Cabbage Patch Kids. In the early 1980s, Roberts partnered with Coleco, and the dolls were rebranded as Cabbage Patch Kids. The marketing campaign focused on the idea of adopting a doll, creating an emotional bond between the toy and the child. By 1983, they were everywhere, and the demand was astronomical. The calm before the storm. Retailers like Toys R Us, Kmart, and Sears stocked up for the Christmas rush, expecting high sales, but nothing close to what they would face. Lines of parents formed hours before stores opened. The anticipation was palpable. The frenzy erupts November 28, 1983. November 28, 1983 is a day many won't forget. When the doors finally opened, chaos ensued. People pushed, shoved, and grabbed for dolls, with some even fighting to secure one for their children. Injuries were reported, and police were called to control the crowd. What would you have done? Retailers struggled to maintain order. Retailers weren't prepared for the intensity of the crowds. Employees were overwhelmed, and store managers quickly implemented measures to regain control, limiting customers to one doll each and requiring ID checks at the entrance. In some locations, the National Guard was called in to restore order. Psychology behind the craze. Why did this happen? Psychologists suggest that scarcity and clever marketing combined to create a perfect storm. The scarcity principle, when an item is perceived as rare, it becomes more desirable, played a huge role. The emotional marketing that emphasized the adoption experience also drove demand to a frenzy. The black market and its consequences. As supplies dwindled, a black market emerged. Cabbage Patch Kids that originally sold for $20s were reselling for hundreds of dollars. Parents, desperate to fulfill their children's Christmas wishes, paid steep prices. The underground market was thriving, and some even resorted to theft to obtain the dolls. The story doesn't end there. Could the retailers have done more to manage the craze, or was the demand simply too overwhelming? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more captivating stories from history's vaults. Long-term impact on retail. The Cabbage Patch Kids riots taught retailers valuable lessons about handling high-demand products. Ticketing systems, purchase limits, and increased security measures became standard practice for major product releases. This shift transformed how American retailers approached holiday sales and other high-stakes launches. Comparing to future toy crazes. The Cabbage Patch Kids craze set the standard for future toy phenomena. It paved the way for frenzies like Tickle Me Elmo, Beanie Babies, and Black Friday madness. The formula: create scarcity, build hype, and connect emotionally was a proven blueprint for success. Modern Cabbage Patch Kids. Decades later, Cabbage Patch Kids remain iconic collectibles. Annual conventions celebrate the dolls, and modern versions continue to sell. The legacy of the craze lives on as a reminder of how powerful consumer demand can be. Thanks for watching Manifest and Motivate. Have you or someone you know ever experienced a toy craze like this? Share your story in the comments and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more intriguing tales from Manifest and Motivate.